got a double bass on it. Now I was down in the river was whiskey, and now I was diving the to the bottom. Oh, that never come up. Told my mama before I left this town. Told my mama before I left this town. Biscuit roller. Thank you, thank you. So this guitar I'm holding, this is the resonator guitar. This is what Kev affectionately calls Rusty. By the way, please give Kev a massive round of applause on the sound of it.
And rear on the door as well.
And rear on the door as well. I was getting to that. I was going to say that on our own little special bit of the show. And yeah. So anyway, this is made out of an old chicken shed door. So this is actually made by Don Morrison, galvanized iron, and but it actually still rusts. So over the years, it kind of keeps rusting. It's a living thing, basically. So sometimes you've got to put these brass things, or he puts these brass things on there, so it doesn't sever my arteries as I'm playing. So it's
that's too rock and roll.
It is a bit rock and roll. You're right, actually. Yeah. And so yeah, and the idea of the resonator guitar was basically that it basically was louder than wooden guitars. So if Kev takes the sound off the, it's still got a kind of a resonant sound. And then, so the idea of the sound basically goes through the guitar and then comes out this kind of speaker cone at you guys. So it's got a kind of its own louder sound, and the idea was that it competed with, before amplification, competed with other instruments like brass and things like that. So it kind of had its own sort of resonant sound, basically. And it's got an old shovel handle for a bridge, an old British Bulldog shovel handle. And yeah, no, it's an amazing thing. So I'm going to play a little song called Old Devil. This is so the same guy who wrote this one, Henry Thomas, he basically wrote a lot of different kind of tunes, quite provocative titles like "Want My Wiener" and "My Pencil Don't Write No More" and things like that. So it was I wrote that about Sean apparently. I'm sure that's about. Sean's our eye candy, by the way, of the band.
And comedic punching bag.
That as well. You can't drum for shit, but he basically looks great. So that's why I got him in the band. No, I'm kidding. He's amazing. Please give him a round of applause. Yeah. It's funny because we do fringe shows, and one time I think he had your mum and your auntie here or whatever. So I was telling some story about
Girlfriend's auntie. Girlfriend's mother.
Everybody's auntie, yeah. And so I was telling some provocative stories about. We kind of live our life vicariously through Shawnee, basically, because he's like the wild man of the band. Me and Corey talk about like Coco and and what do you talk about? Kids.
You're right.
I talk about dogs and so Shawnee is a wild man, but I won't tell any stories because his girlfriend's auntie is in the audience. So I just realised that I can't tell the story I was going to tell.
Well, you better tell the story now.
So what you can do is meet me home at the venue and I'll tell you the story. It involves a drum skin, some cocaine and some police horses.
Not my cocaine.
No, it wasn't actually. No, he was actually quite innocent. He was innocent. And by the way, my mum and dad are over in the corner there. Please give them a round of applause. They're just here for the free beer and the twisties, but thank you very much. We're going to play a little song called Old Devil. Notice I don't tell any bad stories about myself because my mum and dad are here as well, actually, so I'm not that stupid. Think.
It's a lot of fun, really.
Sunday fun day.
I heard a story about Corey that so I've heard the Corey story for years, and it was basically involves when he had rabbits. And this actually the new story is actually better than the old story, but he had rabbits and one day he went to the fridge and broke this chocolate, and it kind of shattered onto the floor basically. So he picked up all the chocolate and started eating it until he realised that actually half of what he was eating was rabbit droppings.
Sean hasn't heard that.
I've not heard this.
Oh, yeah, this one?
Yeah.
There's a better one. He actually had a drink he went to his mum's house, and there's a glass of water on the side of the kitchen thing, so he just drank the water, and then he looked down the bottom, and there's a pair of teeth down the bottom. So that actually tops the monkey poo, the rabbit poo one, so I'm glad of that.
See, that's why I thought we got Sean to divert the attention from me. No, he's doing the rounds tonight. But look, yeah, rabbit poo, it's responsible for my great physique. I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah.
That's a fiver. That's right, I'm about to go sit with your parents and get some...
Me? No, I've got the microphone. Oh, no, you got microphones.
It's not like the old days where you keep me in the corner.
Yeah, that's
with no
true, actually.
microphone.
Yeah. Damn. Who empowered the drummer? Who empowered him?
Yeah, anyone? Yeah, we're looking for a new drummer.
Yeah. Who's meek and mild? Doesn't require a microphone. But you do give me those drum rolls, like the so that's also why we got you.
I charge per drum roll.
So we're going to do a song by blind Willie McTell. A song called Statesboro Blues. Just out of interest, if you ever wondered why I actually got into slide, I know that was the question on everyone's lips. Was basically I heard there's a film called Paris, Texas by Wim Wenders, and exactly. And there's a bit where Harry Dean Stanton, the actor, is kind of walking across this desert, and there's this big sort of sound as he's walking across. I thought, what the hell's that? So loved it. And then also there's a film called Southern Comfort as well, which is another one. And then I heard Wild Child by the Doors. And so anyway, so when I bought a slide, and so they basically came on these little glass slides, a bit like this. And they came in a packet with like a note thing that you had to reel it out. It's like really small writing. And so this is how do you play a slide. But it didn't tell you anything about how to play a slide. So I did what everyone else did and went, well, that's really cool, and then put it on the shelf for years until I actually eventually learned how to play it. But it's such a unique sound. Not like much else around actually, and the idea was basically a mimic to human voice. That's kind of where it came from. But yeah, so if you ever wondered how did Cal get into slide guitar? Well, that was the reason. So go watch Paris, Texas if you can. That's another thing. Not now, but when you get home. But Paris, Texas is quite a slow-moving film, and so I was the kid at basically video parties where everyone would get Lethal Weapon or Die Hard or something. And I'd get Paris, Texas and Southern Comfort. And who the hell chose this? It's not video night quality. But amazing films. Statesboro Blues. Wake up, mama, turn the lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn the lamp down low. Have you got nerve to drive off right up in your door. Your lady left the banner, you didn't stop to see the color fine when they get the bottle hot. Look over the corner and hand me my traveling shoes. You knew about that, I got 'em 6 bird blues. Left me wild. Mama died, left me reckless, that left me wild, wild, wild. Well, I ain't good looking on some sweet woman's angel child. Mama tell your auntie, auntie tell your uncle, uncle tell your brother, brother tell your sister. Look over the corner, mama hand me my traveling shoes. You knew about that? I got 'em 6 bird blues. Up, mama, turn the lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn the lamp down low. Have you got the nerve? Drop off right out your door. Ain't left Savannah, didn't stop to see the color fine when they get the bottle hot. Look over the corner, mama, hand me my traveling shoes. You knew about that? I got 'em 6 bird blues. You knew about that? I got 'em 6 bird blues. Look in the corner, Grandpappy had 'em too. Thank you, thank you. So I did an album, and there is like an album launch. This is an album launch. In my usual dysfunctional Carolina's Junior way. It's released on Spotify, so I didn't actually do a hard copy. But I'll get some hard copies made for Fringe. So if you go to, I think it's CD Baby, put it out. And you can grab it there. It's actually a beautiful album. It's called Bear Claw. So me, Corey, and Shawnee played on it, and it was actually on a Bear Claw ukulele, Bear Claw spruce ukulele, and yeah, it's a really nice album. And so the idea was basically there was a guy who made guitars. He was a violin maker, and he made me a couple of handmade guitars. And so we had this running joke that I get him to make a ukulele, and he's a violin maker as well. And so he thought that was. I don't know, like some beneath him maybe to make a ukulele in a weird sort of way. And then one day he just turned up with this ukulele and gave it to me, and it was absolutely beautiful. So the payback was actually I recorded a whole album using it. So now his name will be on everything with attached to the ukulele. So yeah, but it's a really sweet album, and yeah. So if you want to grab it, you can grab it online. I'm gonna play a little song. We're doing a new album. There's always an album around. And this is on this one, so the album's called Susquehanna. It's just a little song called Corinna Corinna, an old American folk blues tune. Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since Karina's been gone. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. Without you, Karina, love told me everything. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, girl, you're on my mind. Karina, Karina, I can't keep from crying. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. Without you, Karina, left on me nothing. Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Karina, Karina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since Karina's been gone. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. I got a bird that whistles, I got a bird that sings. Without you, Karina, left on me nothing. Without you, Karina, left on me nothing. Without you, Karina, left on me nothing. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, I'm going to move on to this thing. This is a, it's kind of like a cigar box guitar made out of an old cheese board.
Show them the back. I'm quite sure that's a...
It's like a sink plug or something in the back. Yeah, so I could actually do my washing at the same time.
You don't do washing. What are you talking about?
It collects all your pubes and beard hair.
We could sell them afterwards. Instead of a CD launch, it could be a pube launch, but see how that sells.
That's when I go do my solo album, I reckon.
This humour's gone dark. So the idea of the cigar box guitar is basically, so when people couldn't afford guitars back in the day, they made them out of random objects, like cheese boards, and cigar boxes, and all sorts of things. We did once a year at Fringe, we did a double bass as a broomstick and a bucket and a box, basically. And Corey did the first ever broomstick bass solo, first and last, actually. So it didn't catch on, but it used to be called the gut bucket bass because apparently he used to have a bucket of guts, as you do. KFC they call it nowadays. Thank you very much. And basically used to flip it over and put a broomstick in it, and then they go boing, 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 boing like that with one string. So they had a one-string cigar box called the Diddley Bow as well. And so it's the idea of a cigar box. It's I think they even sell them in Aldi nowadays. So it's probably the easiest way to play guitar if you ever want to play guitar and impress your friends. Although when you start playing guitar, you have no friends. So that's the downside. Thank you very much. That's the downside of it. But so. Especially if you play jazz. But if... so I haven't done any jazz jokes this evening or this afternoon. How about that? What do jazz guitarists use for contraception? Their personality.
Sounds like there's some jazz musicians.
Hang on a minute. It's a Weedy Jazz Festival. Wrong crowd. I love jazz. Just a disclaimer. So basically they'd it's made out of. We talked about open tunings before in the first set. Well, this is basically G, G, and D. So it's kind of a two-string instrument in a way. And you can basically strum it. That's a G. That's a C. And that's a D basically. And who's heard of 12-bar blues around here? Yeah. Anybody not heard of 12-bar blues around here? Yeah, okay. So 12-bar blues essentially, so they realise what a blag this whole thing is, because every blues song is essentially the same to a degree. And it follows a certain formula called 12-bar blues. So it's why you have lots of blues jams around, and you don't have country jams or folk jams, or you definitely have jazz jams. Who wants that? But basically, there's blues jams because people can just jam with a certain formula, I suppose. So we could all jam together. If I teach this, then next time we get together, we can all play together. And basically, it's 4 bars of this, like that, and then it's 2 bars of this. 2 bars being 8 beats. 2 bars of this. 1 bar of this. 1 bar of this. And 2 bars of that. And then basically that's kind of every blues song in the whole world. So so I'll do an example of it. And if you feel like singing along with this one, feel free. So I'll just do the 12-bar for you, just show you how it works. And I got my mojo rack, but it sure don't work on you. So 4 of those, and 2 of these. I got my mojo rack, but it sure don't work on you. So 2 of these. 1 of these. My mojo racking, but I don't know what to do. And that's this goes round. Got my mojo rack, but a bit of singing. We'll do the girls first. And I got my mojo working, but it sure don't work on you. And I got my mojo working. We'll do a little call and answer. Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working. I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. Okay, so the girls have to do the answer. I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo
Very nice.
working.
I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my working. I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. Okay, the guys. I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my working. Got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. Okay, everybody now. I got my mojo working.
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 I got my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
I got my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
Get my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
Get my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. Get my mojo working.
Got my mojo working.
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 Get my mojo working. Sure don't work on you. Thank you, thank you.
Best cheese board I ever heard. You really cut the cheese on that. That was good.
Fine.
Hang on, how does Corey go drum roll? I thought I was the only got drum roll.
Oh shit! You just found out he's paying me on the side.
It was more lackluster drum roll than I got, though, I think. You were drum rolling Corey, but you're thinking of me. That's the thing.
It all depends on the joke, how big the drum roll is.
Oh, that's true. Oh, really? I thought it was actually it's a sliding scale then.
Yeah.
So with my jokes, this is silent then, basically. We got a couple more tunes left. It's going to go way too fast. So we're going to do an old Lead Belly tune, a song called Gallus Pole. This is a Led Zeppelin did a version of this as well. They did a version of everything, but we did a Lead Belly show one year, and it's a fascinating character, Lead Belly. He was about 7 foot tall, and he got released. He got put in prison for murder 3 times. He got released 3 times on the strength of his songwriting. So basically, the governor liked his songs and said, "You go free." And but it was a kind of a contrast as well, because he played with Woody Guthrie and people like that, and wrote an whole album of kids songs as well. So he was quite he was a friendly guy, unless he had a knife at your throat. But he wrote this little song called Gallus Pole. And this is all about basically buying yourself out of a prison sentence with enough money. A bit like Donald Trump, actually. So it's so yeah. Thank you very much. Well, give me a lackluster drum roll for that one, because I'm in a mood. Exactly. And I wish I could laugh. But anyway, let's go away from that topic. Fast. But this is a Gallus Pole. I've actually got an old a Donald Trump song, actually. I'm not playing it tonight, but it was actually Woody Guthrie wrote it. It's called Old Man Trump, and it was actually about Donald Trump's dad. So what happened is basically Woody Guthrie had an apartment building in New York called Beach Haven. And he invited Sonny Terry and Brandon McGee up to his apartment building, and the landlord heard about it, and because there was no African Americans allowed in his housing complex, and so he kicked Woody Guthrie out, and that was Fred Trump. So it just shows that the shit doesn't fall too far from the tree. you so much. We got one tune left for this afternoon. Thank you so much for coming along. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Such a great afternoon. So we're back here. We're doing a gig on the 27th of December. Doing a little Christmas show. So if you get tired of your family and you want to, go out and see some music, we'll be back here. Drink some quality beer.
Cal will bring presents for anyone that rides.
I'll bring presents to everyone. Yeah.
I think it might just be us in wrapping paper.
Yeah. We're saying that was a good thing, but then if they unwrap me, they'll probably want to take me back to the shop. So. Especially when they unwrap Shawnee, he'll be like, "Oh."
That'll be my clothing for the day, I think.
That could be a thing.
Yeah.
But that's Shawnee. They say that we'll promise that Shawnee will be in wrapping paper. You can tape bits off him as as along the night, along the day. Basically.
We'll play pass the drummer instead of pass the pass.
Yeah. I love it. Nice. So on that note, on that visualization that we can leave you with, that will keep you up at night. We're going to do last tune. This is an old Son House song. So Son House is one of my favourite blues players among the many other blues players. And some great footage. YouTube is just so amazing now. You get to see such old footage that you'll never see it in anywhere. And some great shots of this man. And one of his songs is a song called Death Letter Blues. It's songs like Death Letter Blues that mean we never play weddings. Thankfully. So we're going to leave you with this. Thank you very much. I am Cal Williams Jr. This is Corey Horwood on double bass. Please give him a massive round of applause. And Shawnee Martin on drums. So I'm very honoured to play with these characters because they're amazing musicians and amazing people as well. So it's always such a joy to play with them. So
and big round of applause for Cal Williams Jr.
Thank you. So we're playing next week at the Port Noarlunga Blues Festival if you're around on Saturday night at the at Porties. I've got a couple more shows around the town as well, but if you want to come down and see that. But anyway, I'll leave you with this. Thank you to thank you to Kev on sound. Please give a massive round of applause to go. And Rhea on the door. And the Wheaty for being such an amazing place. So we're very grateful. So we'll leave you with this. Thank you very much. down the road. By the time I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. I packed up my suitcase and looked down the road. By the time I got there, she was laying on the cooling board. The direct glow looked down on her face. Said, "Farewell, honey, she just been there." But I looked up close, looked down on her face. Said, "Farewell, farewell, I see Judgment Day." Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Wish you honey enough my way to go. To Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Lord have mercy on my wicked soul. Cried last night and night before. Chasing in my mind what kind of more I cried last night. Cried the night before. Chasing in my mind I won't cry no more. Look, baby, better than I did myself. You can't have me, you can't have nobody else. But I love you, baby, better than I did myself. You can't have me, you can't have nobody else. So hard to love someone that don't love you. You know satisfaction no matter what you do. It's so hard to love someone that don't love you. No satisfaction no matter what you do. Show me. foreman in my life. My mom, my sister, my kid girl, and my wife, and I thought I would love a foreman in my life. My mom, my sister, my kid girl, and my wife. My mom, my sister, my kid girl, and my wife. My mother, my sister, my kid girl, my wife. Thank you very much. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Thank you.